Yes. Holy shit, finally. Holy shit. Okay, awesome. I do not have to go skip again. I spent 3,000 points trying to get, or like a couple thousand points at least trying to get that. Holy shit. Oh, that feels great. Alright, sweet. What is this? Yeah. 300 kill count, yeah. Thank God I got that second task. Okay, sweet. Yes! Oh, God. Sweet. Okay, there's the second one. That's, I don't know how many kills that took. I guess I'll just check my experience and divide it. It's 317 a kill, so I think that looks, that tab right there looks like it's about, that tab looks like it's about 1,250 kills again, so that might actually, yeah, that looks like it's about where it was, I think. I'm looking at my old video, but they're off a little bit. And my first inventory on this one had like 5 million Alex. So, yeah, this is what happened. My first one had 5 million Alex, so that was kind of skewed. And yeah, this one's going to look good, I think. Sweet. Okay, awesome. That's going to go over to my main. Alright, so the reason for my last video, you're like probably wondering why I would even go back to Shamans if I already had Dragon Warhammer, and I just wanted one on my main. I wanted the supplies in my Ironman, or else I could have just taken an alternate account there, but I'm doing rune crafting right now, so I just wanted AFK stuff to do, and Shamans were, I mean, better than Wyverns, and, you know, I just decided to pick them up instead. I dropped the Iron Plate Body G that I had on my Iron Man from a long time ago. I'm not going to really do any more easy, so I don't really care about any like full Iron G fashion scape or anything like that I would have. So I picked up the Iron Plate Body G, and it worked fine. And then I went out and I tried to drop this Dragon Warhammer that I'm clicking on my main in that bottom screen there. I dropped it on this video. I looked back and it was at like 210 or 230 maybe. I forgot which. I think I dropped it maybe at 2:30 in this video, and 3:30 is coming up here, and it did not show up. And I wasn't using a timer because I like forgot to just check it. I know that obviously I should have, because I should have been paying attention, and like I read the wiki after this or during it, and I was like, it should have showed up in 60 seconds, so I was confused. Luckily, I went and picked it back up on my Iron Man because it would have disappeared. I don't really know why it did, but it was definitely like, let's see, so it was 2:30 to 4:10, so it was like a minute and 40 seconds that it hadn't shown up in. I don't know exactly how long it takes to disappear, but that's pretty sketchy that I just had it sitting on the ground and I thought that it would show up, so I was clicking it. Finally decided here that I would just pick it up, and I was just, in the original clip, I was just super confused. I was like, it feels like it's been there for way longer. And yeah, now, so I just click over and walk over and take it. I didn't really want to risk it, and thankfully I actually did go pick it up, but I couldn't imagine what would cause like it to glitch or if I did something wrong, but for some reason it didn't work. And let's see. I go back right here and grab some big bones just to do that, and oddly enough, the big bones didn't show up either. So I don't know. I like have no clue what could even cause that to happen. But I'll fast forward this right after I just dropped the big bones, because they just completely disappear. It was like a 3-minute time period where I was just sitting there, and then I finally walked over on my Iron Man and noticed that they were gone. So I don't know if big bones just didn't do it, but or if it was just this weird spot. I don't even know how the drop mechanics work, really, so I don't know what was happening, but let me split right here and fast forward. So I'm just sitting there on my main, clicking the floor, trying to just see when they're going to pop up, I have a timer going now to just check on it, and again, nothing's really happening. I hop back to that world on my Ironman and look under him, and they're there for a second, then right here I clicked over and they were there, and then they just disappeared. So I don't really know why they disappeared or if it was just bones, but that made me really sketched out that I could have just done that to my Dragon Warhammer. So I'm glad that didn't happen, and I'm glad I kind of double checked it. And then I went over here and did a rune dagger, and I guess I'll leave this one at just regular speed so you guys can see that it only took a minute. And for some reason, big bones, they're tradable, so I don't know why it wouldn't. I don't know. It was just super weird. I was really confused during all this. I dropped this rune dagger. For some reason, the OS buddy says 23k. I'm dropping this rune dagger, and you'll see in a minute that it will show up in, like, I think it was exactly 60 seconds that I just saw it pop up. And, wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, so the bottom, I haven't clicked my main over yet, but I'm clicking on, I don't know why, I made sure that I grabbed it on a big bone, so I went back and checked, and it was a 501, and I pulled it out, so I know that I grabbed the big bones. And then, I pulled it down and kept clicking there on my main, and I did get the rune dagger. So this time I was gonna, if it went a second over a minute, I was just gonna go grab it, but so I do get the rune dagger right here. There it is, and it popped up. And so I go over to drop it on my Ironman, and if it didn't show up in an exact minute, I would have just picked it up, and I don't know what I would have done. Maybe tried tables or something like that, like putting it on the table and trying it. But I just didn't want it on my Ironman as a useless placeholder anymore. So I was just I was stressing out trying to figure out how to get this shit on my main. But if I stop right here and just fast forward, and again, like, I'm taking bank value off of my Ironman, obviously, which is not great because I can't put it back on, but also I don't really need that placeholder item, and I would rather have that on my main for raids and stuff like that. I could have just done this on an alternate account, but I wanted to do something on my Ironman that wouldn't level me up too much. Like, I could just AFK Slayer while I do rune crafting on my main, but I don't want to get over-leveled and just kind of cheese every boss. Like, I want to boost for Cerberus and, like, do Sire and stuff and get, like, a Bludgeon. So I'm going to wait till I do that, probably after I max. But for the meantime, I'm just going to be doing AFK stuff and getting the non-AFK skills out of the way on my main. I only have a few left, so it shouldn't be too long. But I'll try and do Barrows if possible during rune crafting, if I can do it AFK. And try and maybe get more videos out. But thank you guys for watching. I will link my Twitch below. Give me a follow and a sub on YouTube. Thanks. Bye.